Okay, so to say the Jump Force Season 2 DLC is mired in controversy would be the understatement of the year, and you have people, YouTubers, that are fear-mongering the situation. Bill speed. Bill speed. But in today's video, I'm going to be going over as to why that is completely asinine and why it actually makes sense for Spike to be doing what they're doing right now. And I'm going to be presenting the best DLC characters that can be presented in Season 2 DLC for Jump Force. Now, look at Jump Force as a business. Where are they going to pick their characters from? The most important, highest selling franchises, because you know that these are going to be the characters that attract sales, they're going to attract game purchases, they're going to attract DLC purchases. So why would you go out of your way to pick characters from obscure properties? Now, let's be honest here, I'm an anime fan. And while Yu Yu Hakusho isn't obscure to me, they're targeting their game at a younger generation. So of course, not everyone might be familiar with Yu Yu Hakusho. Remember, this game is aimed at not 18 and 20 and up, but is aimed towards today's generation, the new generation of anime consumers. Now, I would question as to why there's no JoJo's Bizarre Adventure DLC characters yet, because that's hot right now. I would also question as to why there's not been more Black Clover DLC, or any in fact, because those are the popular anime right now. But when you get into things arbitrary like Yu Yu Hakusho characters, it just makes no sense, because again, that had its heyday so long ago that it was lucky to even make it into this game. While I respect it because it held a special place and recognition in my continuity, the new generation is not privy to Yu Yu Hakusho unless they have good taste. And let's be honest, a lot of people don't. So, looking at the DLC roster for Season 2 of Jump Force, it's pretty clear what they're gonna do here. They're gonna keep pulling from Yu-Gi-Oh! Because that's hot now with the new season coming out. They're also gonna keep pulling from their most popular franchises. So if we get more Dragon Ball characters and more Bleach characters and more Naruto characters, guess why that is? It's their most successful franchises. We'll probably get more One Piece characters. I want to see some JoJo's Bizarre Adventure characters, to be honest. Hey, let's get another form of Dio, you know? Like, we got one version of Dio, let's get the old school version of Dio, who's purely a vampire. Let's get Giorgno Giovanna. Let's get Young Joseph. Let's get Holly Cujo. I mean, it's tons of characters. Let's get Marileona Vermilion from Black Clover, because we need more female roster characters. There's tons of potential to pull from, but I am not going to go to that argument as to, well, Spike Chunsoft are being grand idiots. They're only picking from a limited number of characters that are only in the big three. Fuck them. I'm not getting what I want. I'm going to quit the game. Well, quit. Most of you cheese and spam anyway, and you don't use the characters unless they have broken things on them. Everyone hopped on Law, not because they liked Law, but because there were exploits with Law. And the moment those exploits get taken away, they're gonna throw Law in the trash. Much like they did to Aizen when he got nerfed. So, I mean, that's the way that the community is. Now, where can I see the DLC going from here? What can I see in Jump Force Season 2? Honestly, I can see DLC going from... I could see Marileona being DLC. I could see Yami, Captain Yami being DLC. I could see Licked being DLC. That's Black Clover. Beef up your Black Clover roster. I could also see potentially Giorno. Yeah, he could be in. I want to see Young and Old Joseph. That would be a gas. I would love to see Holly Cujo. Like, yeah, we need more female representation in here. We need... Nami from One Piece would be an admirable ad. It would be something that wouldn't be expected. It would be out left field. We need Tsunade. We need a feat like who do we have? Kaguya? We need some female representation for Naruto. Hell, Hinata Hyuga, the best girl of Naruto. Let's get her. There are characters there, and I've named at least like 10, and I was just sitting here thinking about it, just offhand. And these characters are beloved treasures to the community. So it's not a hard way to think about what DLC characters could be added. But let's not focus on the obscure characters and the obscure intellectual properties. You're gonna ask for Kurama, but you're not gonna use Kurama for the show. You're not. You're lying to yourself. Unless he's broken, you're not gonna use him. Be freaking honest. Unless Hiei is broken, like Sasuke, because that's what you're thinking. You're thinking Dragon of the Darkness Flame would be broken as shit. You're not gonna use him if he's not broken as shit. Most of you guys don't even use Grimjow. You got him, but he's not broken, and you don't use him. So I mean, that's what the developers are probably getting in their head. Let's make this character broken. You're not gonna use him. If we make him broken, you're gonna gripe, whine, and moan about him. So it's like a lose-lose situation with these guys, and I could see why they're being so hesitant. So don't let people fear-monger you like Billsby, and he's not the only one. He's just he's the main one, but he's not the only one. If it don't apply, let it fly, because that's what I'm saying. But form your own opinions. I think the Season 2 DLC has the potential to be great, because the Season 1 was great too. The only nitpick that I can really find with the DLC is get the schedule on deck. Quit having us so behind. Like, you guys are not really supporting this game the way that it needs to be. And if you were to regularly update the game with DLC and content to keep people attracted to it, maybe it would have a higher place of prominence. I mean, God, this became a nominee for Fighting Game of the Year for 2019, for God's sakes. How are you guys letting this opportunity slip through your fingers? But that's another video for another day, guys. If you're new to the channel, hit that subscribe button, click that notification bell, enable all notifications for this channel, and I will see you guys in another video. It's tough to be a god. Alpha, Omega, but never Beta. I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.